Let me express our appreciation to you for prompt convening of this meeting following the Israeli attack.
The Middle East is buzzing with a new controversy while Israel carried out a bold strike in Doha, Qatar. The world knows it, claiming that it was targeting Hamas leaders, but instead of ending Hamas's command, the attack only raised more questions. Why? Because reports say that Hamas may have tipped off weeks in advance. Well, according to intelligence chatter, Israel's secret plan might have been leaked by none other than Turkey and Egypt, both US allies in NATO extended circle and close regional players. Now, these warnings allegedly gave Hamas leaders enough time to quietly vanish before the Israeli missiles struck.
Qatari Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al Thani delivered a forceful response, declaring his outrage over the attack.
I have no words to express how enraged we are at such an act. This is state terror. We are betrayed.
The Prime Minister had confirmed that a collective regional response is being prepared.
There is a response that will happen from the region. This response is currently under consultation and discussion with other partners in the region. We are hoping for something meaningful that deters Israel from continuing this bullying.
Right, I think there must be a lot of question marks and worry going through the leadership of Turkey right now, given what has taken place in Qatar over the last several hours, simply because outside of Qatar, Turkey is the second largest home to Hamas leadership. We do know that Hamas has two major offices on a permanent basis inside of Turkey, one for its West Bank operation, but also another one for its financing operations. And they've been there since 2011. And Turkey's been warned multiple times by its allies, as well as by Israel, suggesting that they're not happy with this. And we also recently saw last week that Israel's security service, Shin Bet, disclosed that an assassination attempt was carried out by a Hamas cell originating out of Turkey that attempted to take the life of National Security Minister Ben Gvir. And so I'm sure Turkish leaders are worried that essentially, what if this was to happen to us? Simply because, from an Israeli perspective, the gloves are off. And Turks are essentially basically sort of trying to calculate what would our response be if something was similar to take place in Ankara or Istanbul.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu compared Israeli strikes against Hamas leadership in Qatar to the United States' decision to wage war on the Taliban after 9/11.
What did America do in the wake of September 11th? It promised to hunt down the terrorists who committed this heinous crime wherever they may be.
Israel strikes targeting Hamas members in Qatar's capital sparked global criticism. Qatar had emerged as a key mediator in peace talks between Israel and Hamas.